At the end of May, a larger than expected micrometeoroid hit NASA's new powerful space observatory, the James Webb Space Telescope, causing measurable damage to one of the spacecraft's 18 primary mirror segments. The collision means the mission team will have to compensate for the resulting distortion, but NASA claims the telescope is still working at a level that surpasses all mission requirements. The James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, is NASA's next-generation space telescope, designed to peer into the farthest reaches of the universe, and peer back in time to the stars and galaxies that formed shortly after the Big Bang. NASA spent about $10 billion on the project, which took more than 2 decades to complete. The telescope was finally launched into space on Christmas Day 2021, where it experienced a very intricate unfolding process before reaching its final location around 1 million kilometers from Earth. As shown in a NASA blog post, JWST has been impacted by at least 4 separate micrometeorites since its launch, although they were all minor and within NASA's expectations. A micrometeorite is a minuscule asteroid fragment, that is about the size of a grain of sand. The one that impacted JWST in May, on the other hand, was larger than the agency had anticipated, measuring possibly less than 1 millimeter, according to a NASA spokeswoman in an email to The Verge. The strike, which occurred between May 23 and May 25, created a dimple in the mirror and a marginally noticeable effect in the data, according to NASA, which engineers are still investigating. During JWST's lifespan, NASA expected it to be impacted by small space particles. Fast-moving bits of space rock are an unavoidable element of the deep space environment. The gold-coated mirrors on the telescope were actually built by NASA to survive small space debris strikes over time. To decide how to effectively reinforce the mirrors to survive micrometeoroid hits, the space agency used a blend of simulations and physical testing with mirror samples. However, NASA claims that the calculations they used did not include a micrometeoroid of this size, and that it was beyond what the crew could have tested on the ground. Even still, this isn't entirely unexpected. In a statement, Paul Geithner, Technical Deputy Project Manager at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, said, "We always knew Webb will have to weather the vacuum of space, which incorporates harsh ultraviolet light and charged particles from the Sun, cosmic radiation from exotic sources in the galaxy, as well as occasional strikes by micrometeorites within our solar system." Engineers have the ability to steer JWST's mirror and equipment away from space debris showers, if NASA can predict them. However, because this micrometeorite was not part of a shower, NASA has classified it as an unavoidable chance event. Despite this, the agency is assembling an engineering team to devise strategies to avoid or mitigate the effects of micrometeorite strikes of this magnitude. Because JWST is so sensitive, it will also aid NASA in determining the number of micrometeoroids in the deep space environment. Following the strike, NASA expressed optimism about the future of JWST in its blog post. According to the blog, Webb's early performance is still substantially beyond expectations, and the observatory is fully capable of completing the science it was planned to achieve. Engineers can also alter the impacted mirror to help with data distortion cancellation. The mission team has already done so and will continue to tweak the mirror in the future to achieve the optimum results. As fresh observations are made and events unfold, the process will continue throughout JWST's estimated 5 to 10-year lifespan. At the same time, NASA warns that the engineers will not be able to fully mitigate the strike's effects. Because JWST is on its own in orbit, NASA engineers had to design it to be extremely durable. JWST was not planned to be maintainable, unlike its predecessor, the Hubble Space Telescope, which is now in orbit around Earth. That implies that if something major goes wrong with the spaceship, engineers will have to figure out how to repair it from the ground. There is currently no capability to deploy humans or a robotic spacecraft to tune up JWST. As a result, JWST will have to live with a dented mirror till the end of its operation, and NASA anticipates the spacecraft to be hit by much more junk in the future. Until then, the strike appears to be having no effect on JWST's schedule. Indeed, the discovery of this micrometeoroid occurs just a month before the project reaches a major milestone. The mission crew is expected to unveil the first full-color photographs from JWST on July 12, after spending the last 4 months fine-tuning JWST's equipment and delicately aligning the spacecraft's mirrors. NASA has not revealed the photographs, but they are expected to be amazing. Please like and subscribe, as we continue to give updates about the James Webb Space Telescope. Thanks for watching, see you soon.